Hi all, we have introduced two indicators over the weekend and I wanted to discuss that with all my channel members. Before I proceed, I would like to mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and in the description below. Also, always consult your personal financial advisor before you make or take any financial decisions. With that said, let's proceed. So, we shall go on to the indicator straight. I've got a 5-minute chart on my screen. Currently, there are no indicators on this on the screen. It's a nifty 5-minute futures chart. Only the sessions break is on, which is separating one day from the other. That is this sessions break. All right. The first indicator that we introduced was called the Gann Box Logic. Now I'll tell you the sequence. Whenever we introduce an indicator, it's going to work like this. The first people who will have access to the indicator will be the Sigma group members. After that, it'll be channel supporters. And after that, we'll release the indicator to the general public, if at all we release, all right? But the first priority will always be given to our channel members. Anyways, the first indicator is, just type in Gann and you have this Gann Box Logic. You click on that and we get this. Gann Box Logic has already been discussed with Sigma members. And if you read the literature of this indicator about the script, it'll probably tell you what the indicator does. We had first introduced a neutral zone, which was shaded. There used to be some background color in this area. Later on, we took it out for many reasons. We wanted a cleaner look. So that has been achieved. So read the last version, which was published yesterday. It states over here, the Gann Box Logic. If you read the last version, or if you generally read all of them also, it's okay. The only change that we made from the first version to the second version was, in the first version, the center was colored. In the second version, the center was not colored. And there were some other cosmetic irregularities that we wanted to get rid of and that we got rid of in the second version. All right. The logic of the Gann box is very simple. This is the no trade zone. When the day starts, the Gann box makes a box by taking the previous day's high and previous day's low. Those are the boundaries of the Gann box. And then it creates a center zone. The center zone is the no trade zone area. The logic is simple. We shall not initiate a trade in this zone. And every time the candles go to the extreme on top or at the bottom for the first time, it will have a tendency to revert back to the center, which you can see over here also. On Thursday, the first time that it went to the top, it immediately reverted back towards the center, right? So the theory was proved right. Now every day it can't be correct. There are chances where the market is extremely bullish. In those cases, it'll break the Gann box on top, retest it, and then go on top. Similar will be the case. There will be days that are heavily bearish. It may open gap down or gap up, and if it's slowly going down, then it'll break the Gann box and go retest and then go further down. But on a general note, on normal days, things will look like this, where this area we will treat as a no trade zone. And for example, on this day, on Thursday, the perfect trade would have been to short over here and then book profits over here. All right, because the Gann box logic states, for the first time that it goes towards the 100 or the 0, it'll have a tendency to revert back towards the center, which is what exactly happened on Thursday. The first time it went up and hit this 100%, it came back towards the center. All right, so that is the Gann box logic. I'll just hide this now. The second indicator that we have launched is SmartPlus. SmartPlus is, people who know my channel will already be knowing, this is an indicator I use on a day-to-day basis. It's very simple. It's got two moving averages. This blue line is a VWAP. It also gives the first 15-minute high and low. I generally mark this 15-minute high and low in orange color. It's also got a center line, which I generally don't use. However, I've left it over here. This white line that you see is the day open line. Now on the 14th, you can see that it's a day where the market was just sideways because it was the weekly expiry of Nifty. But on a general note, all days will not be like this. On trending days, this will work beautifully well. The logic is very simple. Let me show you. The literature claims, or we have written in the literature exactly how this works. At least read the literature 3-4 times. You'll get a very clear idea about how the indicator works. I may make a separate video on both the indicators, but I just wanted to tell you that it's not nuclear science over here. These are basic indicators. We have put a lot of hard work into creating them. On a trending day, if the candles are above both the moving averages, the two moving averages over here are 2134, and this blue line is VWAP. This is the 15-minute high. On a general day, if the candles are above both the moving averages, above the day open line, above the VWAP, and it goes past this 15 minutes high also, things are going to get bullish. If the candles are below both the moving averages, below the VWAP, below the day open line, that means things are going to look bearish. And then even if it breaks this high and it's a very trending day, the first resistance it will face is over here. These calculations are based on the 126 days average of the past data. So if this is a very bullish day also, it will face the first resistance over here. If it breaks that, if it's ultra bullish, it will face second resistance over here. Same is the case for bearishness. If the day is ultra bearish, it will break this and head over here. And then if it's really too bearish and market is falling apart, then it will break this and come towards this one. All right. These are based on historic data of this chart for the last 126 days. Everything is there in this indicator. Look back days 126, you can make that 200 also if you want. I have noticed 106 days works better. As I told you, it's got two moving averages, and the VWAP, fast, slow, bar color is your choice whether you want to have the bar colors or not. If you untick it, the bar colors will go away. I use it with the bar colors. And then these are based on the day open line, as I've kept it in white. Here it's telling you the two bullish and bearish support and resistance zones. And then over here in the style section, okay, we have removed the logic to color, I think, the 15-minute high and low, because now it auto detects the day open, so we have left it at green and red. Maybe in the future version you can alter it, but for now we have left it 15-minute high is green, 15-minute low is red, and there's a center line also between the two, which is gray. All right, the idea is to make light indicators. We don't want to make very heavy indicators. We want to make light indicators that do not take a lot of memory and all of that to work. All right, so these two indicators are phenomenal. You can backtest it if you want, practice with them if you want. I would really strongly suggest that you practice with them. SmartPlus is something that I use on a day-to-day basis. It's the bread and butter of the my way of trading, and it's something that if you're a channel member, then you must be knowing that it's very close to the logics that I use in my trading. EMA 21 and 34 are both Fibonacci numbers. Day open line for me is very important. I keep mentioning that. And 15-minute high and low also is very important. All right. Then on an added note, we have provided this, resistance and support lines, which historically we have known through testing, they actually work. All right. So these are the two indicators that have been introduced. Couple of requests. I'll leave the name of both the indicators and the author's name in the comment section so that you have no difficulty in accessing them. My only request is do not write too many comments on TradingView. Quietly go there, save the indicators to your favorites, start using them. The idea is not to make too much noise. The idea is to quietly do our work. So don't write too many comments. Don't write comments at all on TradingView, and just put them onto your favorites and start using them. All right. Last time it was our indicators picked up too fast, too quickly. We became too famous too fast. So maybe those were the reasons that our indicators were blocked. This time around, we have not even told people who are not our subscribers or not even channel members. At this stage, only Sigma members know about these two indicators because they were told the moment we launch the indicator, we tell Sigma members that the indicator has been launched. And now I'm telling to all channel members of YouTube that the two indicators have been launched. Gann Box has already gone past 48 hours, I think, or maybe 36 hours. It's still there, no issues. SmartPlus, I think I launched at 1 a.m. last night, so it's there for a couple of hours now. No issues. As long as we remain quietly go on doing our work, we should be fine. All right. So I'll leave the name of the indicators and the author name in the comment section. Kindly go ahead and start using them. I hope you all had a good weekend. My weekend, I spent most of the time coding indicators, so that's how I spent, and I really enjoyed it. Looking forward to a productive week ahead. Let's see, it's going to be a week full of news, so we'll see how we go about doing our things. I'll end the video on that note. If you're already a channel member, then very thank you. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, of course this video is not going to be, this is only being made for channel members, so that does not arise. If you are a channel member and your subscription is about to run out, then please renew your subscription on YouTube and buy all your Amazon products from our Amazon affiliate link given in the description. What else? Yeah, you can also buy your TradingView package through our referral link. All right. Thank you so much for watching, channel members. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.